Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. The back's got it. Running with purpose. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jenkins. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Hunter. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks like.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on first down. Took contact on the throw. With the catch, it's Young. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it to the left. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass is caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Fighting off the defender. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Nice grab. It's Wilson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you
caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They get the second half started with their running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And there's the handoff. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dump off, caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete, it's second down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made way down to the 25. Touchdown, Houston. That puts him on top in the second half. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the 3rd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Running through the tackle. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Arizona. No chance to catch him.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Single back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes a handoff. And he's got some room to work. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official